My source for this segment is Liam Stack of the New York Times. Liam reports a college student who came to the United States as an Iraqi refugee was removed from a Southwest Airlines flight after another passenger became alarmed when she heard him speaking Arabic. Khalid Makhzoumi was taken off the flight after he called his uncle in Baghdad to tell him about an event he attended. He told his uncle about the chicken dinner they were served, and the moment when he got to stand up and asked the Secretary General a question about the Islamic State. The conversation seemed troubling to a nearby passenger, who told the crew that she heard him making potentially threatening comments. A woman sitting in front of him had turned around her seat to stare at him. She headed for the airplane doors soon after he told his uncle that he would call again when he landed, and qualified it with a common phrase in Arabic, Inshallah, meaning God willing. An Arabic-speaking Southwest Airlines employee of Middle Eastern or South Asian descent came to his seat and escorted him off the plane a few minutes after the call ended. Zara Ballou, the executive director of the San Francisco Bay Area office of the Council on American-Islamic Relations, said that there have been at least 6 cases of Muslims being pulled off flights so far this year. Another Muslim passenger was removed from a flight in Chicago last week. He was brought to the terminal and searched in front of a crowd of onlookers, while half a dozen police officers, including one with a dog, stood watch. A spokesman for the FBI in Los Angeles, Ari Dikovsky, confirmed that agents responded to the airport that day, but found there to be no threat. We determined that no further action was necessary, she said on Saturday. Mr. Makhzoumi was able to book a new flight on Delta Airlines and arrive in Oakland East 8 hours after he originally planned. He said he has no plans to pursue legal action against Southwest Airlines, but he does want the company to apologize for the way its employees treated him. My family and I have been through a lot. This is just another one of the experiences I have had, he said. Human dignity is the most valuable thing in the world, not money. If they apologized, maybe it would teach them to treat people equally. Alright, let's look at both sides here. Mr. Makhzoumi and the airline. We'll start with Mr. Makhzoumi's perspective. He was doing nothing wrong. It was a simple phone call in Arabic. I was on a plane once where I landed a Chinese couple who were talking rapidly. So what? I mean, if you think about it, they could have been insulting me for all I know, but I ain't gonna report it, they were just talking. I don't know what they were talking about, but it was probably harmless. Now we have an Islamic man speaking Arab on a phone call, and this woman, who should mind her own business, thinks that all Islamic people who speak in Arabic are terrorists, so this man must be talking about blowing up the plane. This must have been humiliating, Mr. Makhzoumi. Taking on the plane for no reason and speaking to a family member who might not be completely fluent in the English language. I see Hispanic people in waiting rooms talking a mile a minute in Spanish, but no one has kicked them out of the waiting room, so apparently you can't speak Arabic on a plane because it sounds like a terrorist language. And that's the exact counterpart. The woman didn't know what he was saying on the phone. Indeed, it could have been a call to blow up the plane or crash into buildings. She didn't know Arabic, and Inshallah does sound kind of dangerous, and granted she knew it meant God willing, it was still sounded more like terrorist speak. Having taken out the flight sounded like it would be prudent to prove he wasn't a terrorist. He did not make any threats, but still better safe than sorry. If it did matter to me, yes. But did he essentially save the plane? In the airline's view, yes. He still got to the plane where it was headed, so hey, it wasn't all that bad.